Alright, let's go for the nose on the Kogei.
Yeah, the peat just...
Peat, metallic-y a little bit.
I get like chocolate.
Like a syrup, yeah, like a richness to it.
Alright, welcome to a special episode of SF Whiskey Guys. We have a collection of Yamazakis on the bar top today that we'll be comparing and reviewing. Let's go ahead and get started off with the bottles of these. First one up that we have is the this is released in what, 2020, this year, right? Yamazaki,
Yeah,
the Kogei collection, the Japanese Peated Malt Spanish Oak, coming in at 43%. And then, we'll just do a handoff there. We have a Yamazaki 18, which is by the laser coating that I didn't know until now that exists. It's 21 year, and this laser coating is kind of located on the back bottom underneath that little square there if you kind of tilt it up under the sunlight. Coming in at 43%. And next one up here, we have a Yamazaki Spanish Oak 2022. This is part of the Suki Wakare, edition, right?
Yes, that is correct.
And this is 48%, so it is 5% higher, 2022 edition of that. And something a little special to tail off the comparison today is we have the Yamazaki's Owner's Cask. This is the 1993 one coming in. The cask number is 3N737 at an ABV of 57%. Cask strength Yamazaki. Wow.
Yeah.
Yamazaki's got a little bit of a soft spot in my heart because this is one of the first whiskeys that got me into the whole, thing. We were over at Gozu in like December of 2022, and they had a Yamazaki as part of their greatest of all time goat lineup, and that was like, oh whoa, this is like amazeballs. And that's kind of what spurred off. It was a Yamazaki 18 Mizunara that they had on the lineup there. But yeah, that kind of set off the fire, and then it came plummeting down because like this is god awful expensive.
Yeah.
God awful expensive.
So then your journey started at a Yamazaki Mizunara.
Well, that's where it started off at, because like it was like
Oh
it was a Christmas thing, and we're just trying things out, So we wanted to.
You started out on a high note.
But where did you guys try out the Yamazakis? Like, where did that come in your journey?
So my first Yamazaki I bought at Bethmo on Gary in 2018. It was for a total price of $109 at the time.
Yama 18?
Yama 12.
Yama 12.
Yama 12.
For 120?
109.
109.
Oh, yeah. After tax.
That's a beautiful price still.
It is.
Yeah,
And,
mine was Costco too. I saw Yamazaki back then. Like Yamazaki 12 for 110-ish, right?
Yeah.
And then it's about cool. And then I think it was at Whiskey Fest when I really tried their full lineup, right, of all the different Yamazakis and Fushus.
Oh, back when they still came to the Whiskey Fest.
Exactly, yeah. I was like 2017-ish maybe. Yeah.
Yamazaki is a great. Yama 12 is a great one to kind of just. That's like, even though that's like one of the core ones, like that is too good to use in a cocktail. I feel like.
Yeah. But I would say this: I do prefer Hakushi 12 over Yamazaki 12, though, from a base to base.
Well, you love that smoke.
Yeah, I do like
it's a beautiful forest whisper.
I agree with Derek because I feel like that peat helps bring up the young age of the. Because 12 years, I don't think is quite enough.
No.
There's a little more that needs to be done.
Should I pour some 12?
Yeah. I mean, it's a
video first.
Yeah.
All right, we got out our Yama 12 over here. So beautiful bottle, Yama 12, 43%. Laser coating is indicating that this might be a 2012 or 20. What was it?
2012.
2012 release. So the labeling here already mentions Beam Suntory, but this may or may not be juice from before or after. So, take what that is. But baseline, Yama 12. Let's go ahead. Nose is I love that like kind of nice malty kind of Scotch nose on that.
Yamato can't really go wrong with this one.
No, it's a great daily drinker. The problem is it's not affordable anymore as a daily drinker. But it sits right around there for me.
Even back then when I got it for like 110 at Costco, I was like, oh, that's still pretty steep, you know.
Yeah.
But then like nowadays, oh my god, I saw I told her for like 2 something. Like what?
Alright, what do we know about the Kogei collection?
It was released in 2024, international only. And fun fact, it wasn't actually released at the Tokyo airport when it dropped. It went to LA first, amongst other cities.
So it's like people who are traveling to LA to travel back in?
Yeah.
Or like travel to other places? Yeah, that just feels like slimy.
Japan got stiffed, basically, when it came to allocations of that at their airport.
Well, there's Beam Suntory going for you. Alright, let's go for the nose on the Kogei.
Yeah, the peat just...
Peat, metallic-y a little bit.
I get, like, chocolate.
Like a syrup, like a richness to it. Like a dark, musty almost.
But it's really like a mixed bag. I'm not getting good balance on the nose. Like it's just like it's like a very potpourri of it. It's not melding well.
You know what it is? It's when you walk into a store that has many different scents and you can't really pick it out.
It's not a crafted, unified scent. Yeah. All right, let's go in. Chocolate.
Yeah.
Peaty chocolate.
Peaty chocolate.
Yeah.
Not even smoky, just...
But it lacks that richness that I was looking for though too, right? It's like I like the chocolate like taste, but that richness just dissipates on the back end for me.
Yeah.
But it's also very characteristic of the Yamazaki as well.
It is. I would still take this over Hibiki, personally.
I'm the more I drink Yamazaki, the more I feel like the blending of the Hibiki just pulls out too much cool things about it, you know? I think the Yamazaki that you're getting a lot of character, you know? Hibiki's a little bit too blended out.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Hakushu? Light finish from what we're getting.
Okay, well, we're gonna do the 18, and then we'll grade it going from here to here. Okay, we'll grade it, and I'm gonna hold you that. Like, okay, this is 43 too. So let's see if you think this is watery.
Ooh, the nose is so much better.
It's so much better.
Oh, the nose is so good.
That's like depth. You get depth there. You get like dark fruits and dark sugars.
Yeah, we're talking about like old leather, just kind of
leathery. Yeah, I love that old leather.
That's so good.
Like if I ever have like a whiskey lounge or room, this would be the scent, what the lounge should be.
Well, I mean, what Maybach does in Mercedes, they have like these scents that you force into the cabin. You can have a little...
Yeah, a little whiskey bottle in there.
Alright, let's go in.
This has that richness. That's nice.
You can have richness at 43.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
No, I can see your point now.
I mean, look how dark they're both equally the same darkness. So like the finishing was attempted.
No,
So it was attempted.
like this one hits through mid palate and just stays there, where this one just kind of like dies down, like what you're guys saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it kind of falls off a cliff real bad. It's like it kind of interests you in the beginning with some of those flavors, but it goes away too fast. And I think because of the dilution, it's young whiskey finished for a young amount of time, and it just dies down way too fast.
I wish I did the 18 with the same finishes as this one, right?
That would be interesting.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah. I mean, they might eventually. Maybe for the not botch batch, they did that.
Okay.
But you don't think that they're trying to do too much though? You know, like they're trying to do like on top of their Yamazaki, backbone. They're trying to like carry with it too much,
Well, my counterpoint for this would be how Bruichladdich has their Port Charlotte and the Octomore. So Port Charlotte is basically a sherry to Octomore, so it helps with that balance. So with Yamazaki, maybe they're trying to add some of the peated characteristics that Akashu would have, and then they add the sherry, and then they have the Port Charlotte equivalent for Yamazaki.
Spanish Oak.
Have you guys tried out the other 3 Sukiwakureis? They have Peated, Mizunara, Spanish Oak, and then what was the 4th one? Punch it, yeah.
I think we tried to punch in the Mizunara before. I don't know if I tried to.
I've never tried the Mizunara of 2022. The Sukiware
I
with
tried it here before. No.
no, without the 18.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's different.
Yeah. But they will have it, just because like no one's buying it. Got a price
course.
point.
I guess I'm having like a costume here.
Oh my god, fun, man, holy.
Like this one.
Oh my god,
Punch it
This
in
is
the
bringing me
face.
back to Glendronach Canfield Castate.
Yeah.
Like that nose just kind of wakes you up. That wakes you up.
I'm like 2 inches from the glass and I smell it already.
Oh,
And check it out, 48%.
Jeez.
They didn't have to dilute that down, I mean, the Yama 18 was good, but like this is what it could be if they didn't dilute it down,
Like,
Imagine if they did a Yama 18 at 48%. Like
Yeah,
that would
right.
come off on the nose. Like, oh my gosh.
Or a cast strength one.
because the Mizunara's at 48, so why can't they have a special release of this?
Oh
at
my
48?
god. That is beautiful. That's like a 92 on the nose for me, man.
I think Yamazaki should just increase everything to 48%.
But they don't produce enough.
I know.
Like they're trying to make everything stretch it out supply
actually,
wise.
if they had recent price cuts, that means the demand is lower, so they could increase.
I think Marcus is showing right now what it is, right?
True. They have a lot of old stocks in it.
Should we go for this one?
Yeah, let's go in.
Oh.
Mmm.
Oh.
Mmm.
That's not really fair.
I like this so much.
This is so good. God damn it.
Oh.
Okay, it blows the 18 out of the water.
Yeah.
If the 18 was at 88, oh man, do I give it a 92 or just stay at 91?
This is a 93 for me. This is so good.
I think all of us can agree it's at least 92.
Well, wasn't the last time that we had like a
So
sip where we were like, oh my god,
Oh, okay.
Where we had this reaction in a
Well,
while.
this ticket's gonna go off the rails a little bit, but now you made me. I gotta compare that. If that's a 93, then I gotta compare it to this one, okay?
Oh my god.
Because I want to challenge that, because I think this is better than that
So we
one.
have a challenger.
Yes, I have a challenger. I have a challenger. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's kind of just focus in on this one here.
Yeah. Wow.
This
It's like the craftsmanship of the Japanese to get it, batched into this.
This is like a 1 Michelin star restaurant that just newly got it minted, and that's a French Laundry.
Well, I would debate that heavily.
No.
I'll say that this is definitely a 3-star Michelin experience, though.
Yeah.
So this is what I say about this one, man. It's just like anyone could enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
If you're a beginner, entry level, whatever, you would still enjoy it. It's easy to drink. It's delicious, right? But if you're like more seasoned, you want something more to deep dive on, you could enjoy this as well.
I would not show this bottle to someone who's brand new.
But then, like, I'm saying, like, they can still enjoy it though for what it is, right? It's still a delicious tasting.
But
bottle.
like, it's like if you're brand new and you're trying this, like you're gonna pick up like only 50%
No,
of its
fair enough,
greatness,
fair
you
enough.
know?
I'm
I
not-
wouldn't waste this to try it out.
I'm not saying you should, right? I'm just saying it's well loved and balanced for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, now I'm getting some nice cherries on the nose now. It's like opening
The
up some
cherry,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
and
God,
not
this is-
not cherry cola like the American side would be. It's like a really like. Oh, there's a gracefulness to the crafting of it,
Yeah.
It's almost like a fresh
Yeah.
cherry, right?
The malt dances so perfectly. There's no peak on it. Like,
No, just balance.
It's
Like,
so-
it stays there.
right?
Yeah.
It goes up and plateaus like it's just
And just
beautiful.
Yeah, it
lingers
just-
after
it
you
just-
swallow too. It's just
yeah.
like,
Oh, that's a good one. That's good. That's
Wow.
really good.
okay.
All right. Well, that opens up a little bit. Let's go ahead and go to our 4th lineup, the owner's cask. Owner's cask. So back in the day, Yamazaki had a program where like you can buy a cask of their stuff, and everything's cask strength. You know.
That's crazy.
That's
And it was very affordable. Like this is like circa like 2000 and like what 5 and around that area. Really affordable stuff.
oh wow.
And yeah, if you're
How much was this like back then in 2007 when this is bottled? Like how much was this going for?
Man, I don't have the stats on that. I should look it up, but it was actually very affordable because whiskey wasn't a big thing back in the day. They're just trying to find ways to move it off, you know. So people say you can buy a cask. They have that program. They don't have that program anymore, I believe. You know?
Yeah.
Because now they have to devote all their production to just keeping the core lineup, you know, in production now. All right, let's taste what the raw juice tastes like. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, you thought the Spanish oak was good, but just doing cask strength level stuff, undiluted, you know, distillate.
So my next question is, when are you gonna get an owner's cask, single cask Spanish oak?
I mean, this is this Spanish oak single cask. Oh
Do they
man.
even have that?
I think they might.
Didn't you have a post on that? You had a post on like some kind of like mini cask or whatever. Anyways.
I don't remember that.
You could buy the whole barrel, right? It's only posted one.
But okay, nose.
Oh, yeah, it's different.
That's like this like honey crisp now.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
This-
It goes back to what
It's so nice.
the leather one was yeah. The honey crisp.
So it's a Japanese cone.
Yeah, it's got some pear on there too, like a light pear, sweet pear.
Oh.
It's like a croissant, like something buttery on the nose. A little like a buttery honey, you know, apple filled, you know,
Like apple pie.
tart, like a tart. Yeah, pie. I think
Yes.
pie. I think pie now.
Apple pie. Okay, should we go for this one?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
It's like syrup.
Oh my god. It's like this one on Roy's. Like seriously,
Yeah,
you know what I
it
mean?
is, yeah. I think it makes sense. It's not too far in age statement.
It's like if you take this and you like condense and boil it down, right? It's like this syrup you form. This is what we get.
And the alcohol never evaporated.
Exactly. Yeah, 2 minute alcohol never evaporates, but that flavor, right? It's
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's let that sit for a little bit longer. All right. Bonus one. This is the bonus one because I have to compare this to the Spanish oak and see kind of where that gets us here. All right. This is the
It's deep.
Ben Nevis 25 year. This is 1984, cask number 983513, coming in at a ABV of 55.4% there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look and see how this one stacks up against that Spanish oak.
I know it's like a dark chocolate, like a mess.
Yeah. So this is my birth year bottle.
Yeah. When was this bottle?
84.
84. Okay. Alright, that was almost distilled. Bottle. Oh, 2010. Oh wow, so it's 25 and change.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
But you know what? These two will get you buzzed up like 2x faster. If we were just like chilling around, I'd probably pull out 18, you know, with newbies, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's go in.
Oh wow, there's a lot there.
Oh.
There's a lot there.
Woo!
Oh, I got some black pepper on the initial.
This one caught me by surprise, actually.
Wow.
What?
If like this was like a single dish done well, this is like a full course.
It is.
You know what I mean?
This is so much more complex for
Yeah.
sure.
It is.
This
Yeah.
is so much more going on.
Oh, I think this might be one of the highest rated ones.
Cause like it like
Yeah.
goes here, says hi. Oh, I'm gonna take a little bit higher, and then like you know.
This is a fun one.
Man, there's so many like twists and turns on the palate.
But it goes back to like, if I'm reaching for something, right? It's not something I would reach for on a day-to-day basis at all. This is something like
This is special occasion.
I need to think about this one, right?
Yes.
So basically like explore this one. It's like watching like watching Lord of the Rings right now. I gotta focus on what's going on.
On
right?
a 3 hour,
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
your taste buds gotta be pretty fresh still.
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta be awake and attentive.
Whereas, I want something just to enjoy myself. I don't need to pay too much attention to it, right? Then that's a different.
So this would be like, Cannes Festival, Best in Show,
Exactly, yeah.
and this would be like, this is like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
That you can enjoy every day.
Yeah.
It's like that one line, I am.
So it's like talking to a really pretty dumb blonde.
Yes, it does present itself nice, but it has nothing to show for it.
Oh man.
So now, how would you rate these two, the Ben Nevis and the Spanish Oak?
See, like, this is what this makes you think of, like, oh, all those are sherry. It hits you with that nose. You can smell it from like a mile away, like over here. I still smell it, like 2 inches away. I can smell that beautiful, syrupy, really nice nose, and it's like it's beautiful. It's like this really nice, luscious sweetness. And this guy's like, let me show you how this could go one step further,
But again, like I think,
And they're different things. They're completely different things.
But it goes back to like the owner's cast, right? It does that one thing very, very well.
Yes.
Right, it is so good, right? You don't crave anything else. But this one does, like, this just hits all these different complexities that you don't even get from other stuff.
Like, this is like, a Black Forest cake, and it's like, I'm gonna do chocolate to the nth degree. And this is like, oh, I'm gonna show you, like, 4 levels of chocolate. You know what I mean? It's like, it is apples to oranges, but at the same time,
I put that at 95.
you want to put that at 95? Wow!
No, so the reason why is not because I would reach for it any more than this. I would actually reach for the Yama for sure.
Yeah.
It's just because of the complexity and the nuances. I feel like it deserves to be in the 95.
It's an uniqueness to it.
Yeah.
It's just so unique. You can't get this experience from any other bottle.
Like, it's not like I would grab it every day or any of that, but it's just so complex and, like, as you said, right? If it goes above 90, it's introducing something new.
Alright. Well, I'm glad that this ball has anchored you at 95. That's the first for the channel then,
This is a fun one. Well, thanks for sharing. And
Cheers. Till next time.